You have to make Gordon Ramsay one meal. What are you going to make him to try to impress him?
I don't know how to make anything but cheap food.
I know. That's why I can't wait for the answer. What are you going to make him, like a microwave pizza?
I'll use microwave. The microwave makes it feel like plastic. Or just, it tastes like plastic.
Oh, so are you gonna make him a little personal pizza inside the oven?
Nah, it doesn't require any skill. Like, he'd recognize that requires absolutely nothing I do requires skill. Actually,
You think he'd recognize that?
he's Gordon Ramsay.
I think he'd probably throw it in your face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, what are you gonna make?
I don't even know.
Okay, let's say, what would you try to make that you think you could make, and
Well, I can
halfway
make
impress him?
I can make a couple things, but like I can't make anything I can't make anything impressive. I can make all the bare minimum, easy to make things.
Like
I
what?
can make ramen noodles. I can make scrambled eggs, sandwiches, anything that you can make on your own without having any kind of like person telling you how to do it. You just learn how to do it through YouTube videos. I know how to do.
How many YouTube videos have you learned about how to cook? Did you learn how to cook eggs from YouTube?
I tried to, and then so the YouTube video. This is what happened. YouTube video tells me to put butter on the pan, so to spread it around. And so I do the same thing. I put butter on the pan, and then it says that after the butter's been spread around the pan, you heat it up. So I do the same thing, put butter in the pan, heat it up, and I turn around to go get something. And then I hear, and I look back and the pan's on fire. There's just flames coming up to the pan. And so first thing I do is I take the rag.
You had too much heat on it.
Yeah, I know. Now I know. I didn't think it would catch fire after 3 seconds.
So what'd you do with the rag?
I just hit it with
You hit it with a rag?
Yeah, and it worked. I mean, it set it out.
So the pan's on fire, and you're like whipping it with a rag.
Yeah,
just like bad pan, bad.
It worked. It put the fire out.
Did the rag catch on fire?
No, the rag was wet.
Did you get the rag wet, or was it already wet?
It was already wet.
And all you had was butter?
Yeah.
How'd you set butter on fire?
I don't know. It caught fire in like 3 seconds.
Because I've left butter in a pan before, and I think it just like evaporated or something. I don't think it caught on fire.
Well, see, I put the thing on the highest setting.
So you put it on the highest setting, and then how much butter did you put in there?
Not much. I didn't use a whole stick. I just used like a little piece that big, and just spread it around.
Like a quarter of a stick?
No, probably like a sixth of a stick.
That's still a lot of butter.
Nah.
That's like a piece of butter like this big.
Yeah.
That's a lot of butter. And you put
I didn't know that.
You put it on a high heat, and it just. Whoa.
Yeah.
So then, what'd you do after that?
Well, the fire set off smoke alarms, and then I opened the door. My mom was home at the time, so and I don't think she ever even got out because I managed to air the place out and I get the smoke alarm stopped, and just
What house was this in?
It was in our apartment.
The first apartment when I first came to visit you guys.
Yeah.
The one that was in like the real bad spot.
No, it was one we did the podcast in.
Oh, it was in that one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one was actually nice. And you tried to burn it down.
So it was interesting because like,
were all the fire alarms like connected?
Yeah. All and that screen door, that's what I opened up to just air out the place.
Would you do just like, where you just like had to just open the door and you're just sitting there like, well, I hope the smoke leaves? Because there was no fan or anything.
No, I had the rag and I was just trying to fan it out with the rag.
I would pay good money to have this on video, to see you light a pan of butter on fire and then start beating it with a rag. And then I could see you now standing by the back door, just like trying to just wave all the smoke out of the door.
I was just going off instincts, And like, I got the idea to use the rag. Like, I remember back, like, what should I do when there's a fire, and I don't have a fire extinguisher, and water's not a good idea.
There was a fire
So,
extinguisher in there, by the way.
well, I didn't know where it was, and then I thought, the first thing came to mind was that Drake and Josh episode, where Josh set
Oh.
a pan of brownies on fire.
When he set one on fire?
I think it was a pan of brownies on fire, and he used a rag to put it out. That's what I did.
So Drake and
saved my
Josh
life.
saved not just your life, everybody in the whole unit's life.
Yeah, yeah. They're making like they used to, honestly.
That's such a you story. You would set something on fire and have to use something you learned from Drake and Josh to put it out.
Yeah.
So what else?
That's a Gen Z thing, honestly.
I don't even. Are you Gen Z?
Yes.
I thought you were whatever's after Gen Z.
There's nothing after Gen Z.
Really?
Not yet, I don't think.
So what else have you learned? What else did you have to learn to cook from YouTube? And what other catastrophes did you have? Because I know that wasn't the only one.
I think I learned how to do pancakes from YouTube as well.
Did you watch my video about how to make pancakes? Is that how you learned?
No. No. I almost learned how to put it. I can't think of this right now.
But so you learned pancakes from YouTube?
Yeah.
Did those go smoothly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
No
you just everything just went the way it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of find that hard to believe.
So I don't have that many stories of me like lighting the place on fire.
You didn't burn the pancakes or nothing.
No. I'm a good chef as long as
I don't know if I'd go that far. I think now you're starting to push it.
I worked in the kitchen over the summer.
A pizza kitchen.
We had tons of stuff.
That's not a chef.
No, we had more than pizza. We had lots of stuff.
I worked at a pizza place too, but I'm not a chef.
You were a delivery man.
I did both. I cooked them and delivered them.
All right. Well, in my place, we made, so we had chili, tacos, hot dogs, hamburgers. We had obviously pizzas. We had what was that thing called? It was this weird dish I'd never heard of before. I think it was some kind of Jamaican dish.
Vegetables?
No. I forget what it was called. It was some weird name.
Something you never heard of?
I don't remember the name of it.
No, I'm saying vegetables is a dish you never heard of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And but how much effort did you have to put into making this stuff?
Well, I did most of it. I knew how to make every item we have in the menu.
No,
I mean
I'm talking about like when someone ordered something, did was it just you just like throw this and this and this together and then put it in an oven and then it's done?
Some things we had to make ourselves. Like sometimes I'd have to dice a couple things together and put them together in I'd have to dice up some meats and some. I had to get some spices and put them together in a certain order, have some layers to it.
Ooh, you're just a culinary wizard.
I mean, it was simple stuff, but yeah.
I don't even remember where I was going with this. Because you said you were like some chef or something.
I'm a good chef.
You can't even make anything besides you said ramen, eggs. What else?
That's pretty much all I eat.
That's all you can make.
I can make more than that.
What can you make?
I can make anything we had in the kitchen.
No, I'm talking about like. Well, okay. How much stuff is that?
So that's 6 menu items, I think. Yeah, 6 or 7 items.
Okay, so that's 9 items. You can only make 9 stuff?
I suppose.
Okay, so out of these 9 things, which one are you going to make for Gordon Ramsay? Which one of these 9 things do you think you can make the most impressively?
Um, I do something simple that it would be hard to mess up if I do it right. You could just say good enough, you know. I'd probably just do eggs, scrambled
would,
eggs.
that, would that be your goal? Is to make it just like to just make him not throw it in your face?
Yeah, just like something that's simple enough to where like he can't get on me about like the finesse. Just something that like something that's simple enough I can do well enough to him be like, I mean, it's a plate of ram eggs. I mean, I have scrambled eggs. There's not a lot of places to go wrong.
So I'm assuming that you've never seen the video of Gordon Ramsay telling somebody how to make scrambled eggs,
I don't think so.
because there is a video of this, and he's instructing a guy how to make scrambled eggs, and it was like unlike any scrambled egg that I've ever seen in my life, and he just like screamed the whole time, and the guy did everything wrong. Like he was like he had to crack it a certain way, and he wasn't stirring it the right way, and there was like 10 different things he had to add to it. Like the guy, like everything that I've known about scrambled eggs, all wrong.
Yeah. Well, Gordon Ramsay probably doesn't make scrambled eggs in the same way anyone makes scrambled eggs. You know, like he probably uses more than just salt and pepper.
Oh yeah, way more than salt and pepper.
Yeah.
There was like I think he added some type of like cream to it, and then like milk,
That's
and
too
then
much.
like some
I mean,
type
I
of
had milk with mine, but
you what?
I had milk with mine, but
Also, you're almost there.
I could probably make something that he would. I mean, he'd still probably call me out for being, extremely simple and not having any idea what spices are. But I don't think
You'd be like, I'm gonna put this this green stuff on here, and then I'm gonna put this green stuff on here, and yeah, we're just gonna mix it up.
No, I just put salt and pepper on it, and he'd probably criticize me for that, for being so base and just being so simple, as most Americans are, like not even know what the spices are.
What is this? Salt and pepper? That's all? And then you get wham.
That's what Americans are known for.
All right, so you're making scrambled eggs. Final
Yeah.
answer. Why wouldn't you try to make like a steak or something?
I feel like it's just too much to go wrong with. And
With a
there's
steak?
too much. If I feel like if I tried to do anything to anything that would make the steak, any more than just like the most basic steak could possibly make, I might mess it up. And so like it wouldn't be messed up to me, but it'd be messed up to him.
Well, that is true because you'd have to have it like whatever he likes, like medium
Yeah.
rare, whatever.
Yeah.
You'd probably give him like a well done steak, and he'd just like cut it open and it's like cooked all the way through. He'd be like, "What is this? Wham!"